Kitchen, and you're invited too. Welcome back and happy holidays. So it's time to start getting ready for all the guests and the festivities. And I'm going to give you lots of sweets, treats, and good eats over the next couple of weeks. In many parts of the country, the cold weather has already arrived. And what's better than a cup of hot cocoa? Well, I'm going to tell you, a cup of hot chocolate, not made with cocoa, made with chocolate. It's creamy, it's rich, and it's far superior to those hot cocoa mixes. And one of our Thanksgiving traditions is right after we finish that meal, we don't lay down, take that nap that everybody gets from being so full of turkey and everything. Nope. We go outside and we put up our Christmas lights, and some stay inside and we put up the Christmas tree. We don't decorate it yet, but we do put that all up. So what I'm going to make, especially for those doing the outside work, is some delicious hot chocolate, and I'm talking chocolate. I've got 12 ounces of chocolate chopped up. I've got a mixture of semi-sweet and dark. You can use all semi-sweet. I wouldn't suggest going with milk chocolate. It's going to be too sweet, and you'll see why at the end of the video. And I wouldn't use chocolate chips. Use a high quality chocolate bar or baking chocolate. So I'm going to dump that into my crock pot. Get all those crumbs. I've got 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I'm going to add 6 cups of whole milk. Now, I've seen different recipes online saying you can use any milk you like, and you can, but you're not going to get the same richness as you will with whole milk. And this looks like a lot, but I know from experience those people outside are going to drink a lot. So 6 cups of whole milk. I've got a can of sweetened condensed milk, not evaporated milk. This is going to be the sugar to help sweeten up that chocolate a little bit. So if you use condensed milk, you're going to have a pretty bitter mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this in. Get every last drop of that sweetness. Going to put in about a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, you'll often see chocolate recipes like cupcakes and brownies saying put coffee in. It does elevate the flavor of the chocolate, but personally, I can always taste the coffee, and I don't like coffee. So I'm going to leave that for later. If people want to put coffee flavoring in, I've got that taken care of. A pinch of salt. Salt is the same as the coffee. It elevates the flavor of the chocolate. Right, recipe's done. I'm going to plug this in. If you want to serve it fairly soon, you're going to put it on high for a couple of hours. If it's going to be for later, you can put it on medium. You want to stir this about every 45 minutes just to make sure everything's incorporating. How easy was that? Can't wait for this to be done, but I'm going to have to be patient. Once you have the hot chocolate made and simmering away in your crock pot, you can take your time to set up the hot chocolate bar. I start with an assortment of mugs that I just happen to have. Most of them I got at the dollar store. So I've got some traditional mugs, some oversized, some of these cute glass ones, and then some spoons. Or if you want to take the simple route, go to the big box store and get some of these to-go cups, and that makes for easier cleanup. When it comes to serving the hot chocolate, I always have the ladle there with a ladle holder, and you notice underneath it I've got a towel just to catch any spills to make for cleaning up easier as well. So this is what the entire hot cocoa bar looks like. You can go crazy on this. You could add any kind of candies. Peanut butter candies would be good if people like peanut butter and chocolate. Different kinds of syrups. Almost anything you like. And it's easy because the hot chocolate just stays in the slow cooker on warm for the duration of the party. And cleanup is simple because you just have it all in that one pot. Now it's time to taste the hot chocolate. I'm going to make my own. I've got my chocolate. I'm going to do a liberal amount of whipped cream. I'm going to give it a little sprinkle of peppermint. Oops, they're all falling off the back. Let's pick some up and put them on the front. And then a little peppermint cane to stir with. And maybe a couple of the nonpareils as well. Actually, the French pronunciation is non pareil, without equal. And there we have my hot chocolate. Happy holidays. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow.